Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Monday afternoon, August 26th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So, bit of a disappointing day for the bulls as they opened higher in ES with higher value, stretched their balance high on the daily, only to fail up there, not even get into the gap, roll over, and go trend down and end up with a B shape. So they stretch the balance high. They're still in balance. They end up with a trend day down. They do get 9 wide very late in the session. SPY did not get 9 wide. They just missed it. They ended 8 wide as they just missed H's low. NQ. NQ never got the overnight high. By the way, ES got both overnights again. They did, I think, 2-3 times last week, and so far this week they started off. NQ acted worse. They were down 1% a good part of the day. They go out with a trend day down. ES, I'm using H as an afternoon rally high. NQ using G is just the upper end of the lower distribution. They do end 9 wide though. Now, I'm calling the daily balance still because I don't think they stretched it enough. So, to me, it's still balanced. However, if we do take out today's low tomorrow, I would automatically call the daily down. Remember, their weekly is still in balance as they never took out that July high. Righty goes out. They gapped higher, filled it. They go out with an afternoon rally high, a 10-wide POC, and they get the overnight low in the last seconds of the day. But they're still up on the daily as they're one time framing up 4 days. Okay? Had a good day, and the majority again in the morning as those trades I've been talking about have worked. Now today, early on, I took a long in ES to get the overnight high. We opened. I didn't take the short. They front ran it, came back, and then when they started going back up, I got long. And then also on the pullback against the opening, I got long and the 144. So I had a good start in A period in ES. NQ, I shorted in A thinking we'd get the overnight low. I did okay on it. Then, but we didn't get it at that point. Then I took another one and it went against me because they were playing games at it. So I broke even basically. Actually, it was down small after A period in NQ. But then in B period, did really, really well. On the turnover, I'm like, they're going to go get not only A's low, well, they had gotten the overnight low at that point. And I nailed it for about 45 points in B period. In NQ on the initial trade, and then I did some ebb and flow trade. So B was a very good short period for me in NQ. C period, same thing. Took the short on the turnover to get the IB low. That worked. So getting those over, I didn't get the overnight. I missed the overnight low. But getting the one-time framing, getting the IB low, I got both of those very nicely. And in D period, I was also shorting. So I shorted C period ebb and flow and even D period against the single prints and the one-time framing down. And then once it stopped, I stopped. And then the only other trade I took was in G period. I was waiting for half back, never got there. I finally took a 2-lot, I think at like 42 or whatever, and made about 14 points on it overall. And then that was it. The rest of this afternoon, for me, turned into slop. We never made a new low in NQ. ES did in I and J, but couldn't hold triple distribution. So they turned into B shapes for long liquidation. As far as our destinations go, 69 is today's high. It's also a monthly high right now at 4 days to go. Single print start at 56.50, get filled at 49.25. Afternoon rally high at 46.50. 9 wide at 38.50. And today's low of 19.75. In SPY, by the way, their high is 563.91, within $1.25 of the all-time high. Single prints 562.68 to 561.93. Afternoon rally high 561.71. They were only 8 wide. I'm not using it. And today's low of 559.05. And chart wise, keeping this one, trying to keep them short when not a lot's happening. I'm just going to show you the daily, if I can find it. Give me 1 second. There we go. I think I have it up. So the daily, we stretched it. So it's still balancing me. Okay, I'm using the 19th low. We had a little discussion in the room. Some people said they'd use the 22nd low. No problem with that. I'm using the 19th. Right? That's where it becomes an art and not a science. And then triple Qs, again, we stretch the balance low. So I'm keeping it in balance. But if we take out today's low at all tomorrow, I would call it down. It doesn't look like we're going to be in the top 10 in volume. We're at 35 million. We only have to do another million. But regardless, it really is some putrid volume we've done. Although I'm happy with the ranges. Ranges over volume any day, but I like to have both. Hope you had a good day trading. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Enjoy your evening. And we'll speak prior to the opening tomorrow.